Hey everybody, how you doing? I know it's been a couple days since I've done a blog. I think the last time I did one, it was like day 29 or somewhere in that area. So I figured before I got too far behind, I better get caught up. And the last couple days have been really good. I know Sunday I was supposed to go, kind of threw it all off. Sunday I was supposed to go watch the Daytona 500 with my brother. Just kind of had to sit around and wait for the race to not start. And then, so I got in to watch something else, fell asleep or whatever. Monday ended up watching, the race last night, and by the time it was over, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was a little tired, so I decided, screw it, I'll just do it all today and just get all caught up. So, just kind of recap the weekend and up till today. My buddy Dylan and I sat, and I know you guys hopefully heard the jingle, which is going to be awesome. Just done a lot of working with the last couple days in my head on how I'm going to work the shows. So I've got the first like 3 or 4 planned out for the most part. Things can change, but at least the first 2 are pretty much set. So I can't wait. I'm hoping, barring any scheduling issues, this weekend's starting to look a little dicey in regards to my camera guy. But we'll kind of wait and see, because we also need a video editing program, which I do now have, got my hands on, but it may throw some things off a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm either going to have it ready tonight this week or next week, but my goal is to have something for you guys this week. So that was pretty much this weekend, that I kind of worked on that. And yesterday, I got to meet a new friend who I've been talking to on Facebook that ended up finding me through my buddy Duffy. And I went and I met her for the first time as a walking buddy. Went and did walk 2 miles yesterday. Walked through downtown, kind of sort of downtown Binghamton. So it was really, it was a good walk. Had a good time, good company, and then came home, and pretty much my legs since yesterday have been jello. And this morning I went, and it was freaking cold as hell, but I went this morning and did a mile with my brother at 9:30 this morning. It was brutally cold. I thought it was a little warmer than it was going to be, and I dressed accordingly, and I froze my butt off. So I'll know for next time. As you guys can see, I got a haircut, shaved. Trying to hopefully, having my haircut like this will. This is the way I like to wear it anyway. Hopefully it'll show off, start showing off more of the weight loss in my face. I looked at a couple of wicked early pictures from the beginning just in my face, and just in here alone is drastically smaller. And I know some of you may be wondering if I was able to get my weight checked yesterday, and I did. I was a little disappointed in the amount, but I did lose. I lost around 17 pounds. I wasn't wearing the same clothes, and it was later in the day, so I had to use the restroom. Some of you know what I mean. So there's extra weight involved between the clothing that I wore from the first time I weighed at 4:45 to last night. The clothes were a little bit heavier. So I lost it was between 17 and 19 pounds that I've lost so far, which isn't bad. Hope to have been a lot better, but then again, I haven't been as diligent about exercising as I need to be, which that's my own stupidity and fault. But now it's do or die time now for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing full-time juicing every single day. I think I may mix in a salad, for lunch here and there. Just because for me, it'll help me keep focused better. and so that's what I'm gonna do. But I am still juicing. Pardon me. So you guys don't think that that I'm totally ditching that. I'm not. But I'm just gonna be mixing some food in here and there. A lot of fish. I'm gonna be mixing in a lot of fish, and chicken. No beef. Today actually I had a salad for lunch, and I had a turkey burger that I crumbled up and put on the salad, just for something different. So that's what I'm doing. But I also realize that I've got about 45 days to be 100% ready for my buddy Rob's wedding, which is the 28th of April. Went and got, it's going to be a black tie affair, so black tie optional, I should say. And I figured with all the weight that I'm going to be losing, there's no way I'm going to go buy a suit that I really can't afford right now anyway, to the point that it's not, I'm only going to wear it once. Screw that, I'm not going to buy something to only wear it one time. So I ended up renting it. It'll be a lot cheaper for me to just rent a tuxedo for the event than it would be, buy a suit. So I got wicked excited about that. So we'll go from there. Let's see what else is there. Awkward silence. Other than that, I had a meeting today with the state workman's comp board, because I had an issue with how much I was getting paid. I kind of was getting screwed on that, but we got it worked out. I go back to the doctor on Friday. I'm not looking forward to that because my arm has not gotten any better. If anything, actually, the last couple weeks has been feeling a lot worse. The pain is definitely centralized in two certain locations in my arm that's really making me concerned. Every time I go to therapy, my therapist mentions, my elbow's always swollen. So it's a problem for me, being 5 months since my injury. So just guys keep me, in your prayers for that, because we need to get this figured out. I'm really hoping that surgery is not brought into it, because that could really mess with things. But we'll go from there. I'm also going to be looking at, somehow, some way I'm going to try and get myself a gym membership, because this just going out and walking is fine. I can do it around my block here, because there's incline and declines and whatever, so that'll help with that. But I really need to, I'd like to swim also, because there's zero impact in that, and that could actually help with my arm, in regards to therapy for my arm also. So keep your fingers crossed that I can come up with something for a gym membership too, because I really desperately need to do that. And I figure if I can get myself into the gym and spend an hour walking on the treadmill and spend an hour in the pool, I can really do some good. My goal is I really would like to lose about 50 between now and the end of April. I'd like to lose 50 to 60 pounds, which, if I'm diligent, it shouldn't be an issue. But that's my goal, and I could really use you guys' support in regards to that, because I've been struggling the last few days, so just a little discouraged, but that's my own fault. Nobody to blame but myself. Just need to get my ass more motivated to get out and walking, but I am working on that. So that'll be that for today. I will be back tomorrow. You guys be good, stay healthy.